Have you noticed the skyrocketing costs of prescription drugs lately? Well, there's a reason behind it, and it's not pretty. In today's video, we're exposing how Joe Biden's administration is squeezing American seniors by reversing a Trump-era rule that saved them billions. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. Today, we're getting into a topic that's been making headlines and hitting seniors hard: prescription drug costs. Ever wondered why your Medicare premiums are through the roof? Well, it's all thanks to some dubious decisions by the Biden administration. But don't worry, we've got all the details right here. All right, let's start with the basics. To be kind, we sometimes suggest that Joe Biden cannot possibly be running things in the White House or in his administration. That these bad policy decisions must be made by rogue individuals on his behalf, like people, the shadow government, run by Obama. This is what we talk about. What cannot be ignored is that Joe Biden's administration is harming American seniors who are simply trying to get their prescriptions. Now, this year, premiums for more than 50 million Americans participating in Medicare Part D have increased by more than 20%. And get this, premiums are expected to rise another 50% by 2025. Guys, that's next year. That's right, folks. Seniors are being squeezed dry. The solution, like many of the world's issues, is to return to what Donald Trump was already doing. You know how Joe Biden and his administration kept saying, well, he didn't have a plan for prescriptions for seniors. Well, yeah, he did. But the fact of the matter is Joe Biden revoked it. Donald Trump said that the rebate law, quote, will save American seniors billions of dollars by preventing middlemen, the famous middlemen, they call them, from ripping off Medicare patients with high prescription prices. So the patients are going to be now getting the benefit instead of these very wealthy individuals. Today's action ends the injustice and requires that these discounts go directly to the people. These are the people that need it. Now, that's what he said. Although Biden has frequently criticized PBMs, his administration overturned Trump's rebate rule when PBMs filed a lawsuit. This may have simply been a wise decision on their part to postpone the regulation until it was decided in court, or it could have been a blatantly political stunt to kill one of Trump's initiatives so he couldn't claim it as a victory in his reelection campaign. Suspicious, isn't it? That second argument appears to be supported by the so-called Inflation Reduction Act, the Biden administration's flagship domestic achievement, which has resulted in the worst inflation in recent history. The IRA killed the Trump drug rebate rule, depriving the most vulnerable seniors of receiving the savings they needed. And seniors who are not receiving any money back since the Biden administration needed to deplete Medicare in order to subsidize Chinese electric vehicles with $300 billion in tax incentives. It's just unbelievable. According to Breitbart News, China is co-opting American companies and sucking billions in green scam tax credits. The IRA doesn't stop China's government-owned green energy industry from setting up pop-up shops in America to qualify for tax credits while importing everything from China. So they're stealing tax credits that could go to American companies. This is, again, another example of Democrats sacrificing the interests of disadvantaged Americans in favor of their green god. It's scandalous. Over the past 3 years, the economic downturn has disproportionately affected seniors. Inflation erodes the life savings of many on fixed incomes who struggle to afford groceries and other needs. They have invested their entire lives in the Medicare system, which was intended to look after them, not Chinese firms, the increasingly unpopular electric vehicle market, or prescription drug middlemen. The Biden White House proudly stated in a proclamation condemning elder abuse last week that, quote, older Americans are the heart and soul of our families, our communities, and our nation, and that we must develop new opportunities to improve our nation's prevention of and response to elder abuse, neglect, and exploitation. Now, maybe the Biden administration shouldn't have destroyed Medicare in the first place. How's that for a contradiction? Perhaps the White House should start by not destroying Medicare. they would have not had the opportunity if Trump is reelected in November and restores his rebate regulation, which would provide significant relief to seniors. The choice is clear. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button and get ready because that culture war rages on. I'll see you in the next one.
We gotta find a way to make it